They put up was genuinely pathetic. We tortured some of the survivors, burned the soles of their feet until they pissed themselves. To learn if there were any valuables in the way. It was such luck. The only valuable possession around here, it seems, is you, the women. In the case of this specific village, that's not much of a treasure, to be very honest.
Stay away from me.
I am away from you.
Well, stay.
For now. It's a bit of a hovel, isn't it?
What?
This hut. This place you live in. What am I supposed to pillage here?
Whatever you like.
There's not much to pillage.
No, there's not. To pillage means to rob a place using violence. And that necessitates a place with valuable things to rob from it.
You talk a lot.
Oh, I do. Sorry.
We raided your village.
Yes. Quite successfully so.
Burned your homes.
Well, their burning still is an ongoing process.
We butchered your livestock.
I was not particularly attached to the sheep. I do hope you kept them alive, though. Butchering them all must not make much sense. You might be here for some time.
We killed all your men.
Yes. You said that. There's no specific need to repeat it.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about it? Feel as though we might as well just get on with it.
Get on with what?
What you Vikings do. You rape and pillage. You rape and pillage, and since you've established that there's nothing here of value for you to pillage, that leaves rape. That is why you came in here, isn't it?
It is. Thor's hammer has fallen on this village. The men are killed, the huts are burning, the livestock is slaughtered. Only the women are left. You are the finest woman in this village by far. Do you realize that? Of course you do. You're well aware of that. The only treasure in this dung heap of a village. And I'm the lucky Viking who gets to rip off your clothes, throw you down, and have you right here on the floor of your husband's hut. So what am I supposed to do with you after that? Take you back to the longship as a hard-won prize. Would you like that? Entertainment for the men on the long journey back. Or perhaps I'll reunite you with your husband. Slit your throat and throw you into a ditch. Anyways, before considering any of that, we must play our part. You and me here in this hut. What's your name?
It's Darella.
Hello, Darella. My name is Halden. It means half Dane. Because I'm half Norseman and half Dane.
It's very nice to know.
Be careful, Darella. Does your name mean anything?
Yes. Darella does mean something, in fact. It means tenderly loved. It's very fitting, really. My parents were tenderly loving. Very wealthy. I was a lucky girl. A nobleman's daughter. It was until our house was burned down. My father was killed, my mother was raised by half a dozen brainless peasants, and I would have received the same treatment. Except one of the bastards stepped forward enough to just save me and marry me instead. So I did. I came here with him. It's just another shithole. Different one, at least. Simple farmer's wife, tenderly loved ever since so. Lucky me! Anyway, I'm ready. Shall we?
I don't want to anymore. The story killed the mood.
The mood? Can't get it up, you mean?
Well, maybe cutting out your tongue first would help.
So why don't you?
Does she have a nice voice?
Really?
Yes, it reminds me of my wife.
Oh.
She's wonderful. More beautiful than any other woman I've ever seen.
More beautiful than me?
But you are a woman that I've seen.
Well, sometimes seeing is not everything. There are many more ways to appreciate a woman than with the eye alone. Or wouldn't you agree, Halden?
I agree. That's true.
Do you know how to appreciate a woman?
I know how.
Well, my husband certainly didn't. He was an ugly bastard. And he even had an ugly cock. It was very thin. How's your cock?
It's fine.
Good. Thank you, by the way, for killing my husband.
My pleasure.
How was the battle? Long and hard?
Of course it wasn't. Those men had never carried swords before. It wasn't long, it wasn't hard. It was butchery.
Butchery. I like that. Still, you must be tired. Come, sit. Sit.
Don't try anything stupid. Oh God, that feels good.
What, your wife never does this?
No,
That seems rather cruel.
she's not cruel. She's wonderful.
Yes, you said that.
It's difficult sometimes. All the men in the village want her.
Surely it must go both ways. Many women in the village must want you.
I will not see that. I don't really understand women.
Well, our lives are generally very dull. We don't have a lot to entertain ourselves with. So when we do get a little bit of attention, men looking at us, we do tend to enjoy it from time to time. Don't you know those men, they only want one thing from your wife?
I do know that. I killed one once just for looking at her the wrong way. She kicked me out of the house for a week for that. She doesn't like violence, you see. Wants me to be a farmer. Even had a dream about it on the way here.
On the longship. A dream about a farm.
Yes. It was a beautiful dream. I found myself in a bed, in a house that was not mine. It was simple, but clean and warm. I went outside, and there was nothing but fields all around me. No other houses, no people shouting in the streets, no men leering at my wife, just the trees, and the sounds of animals. I reached for my sword belt and I realized it was gone. Then she came out, stood beside me, and smiled at me. Then I woke up, thinking on what she'd said. Why was I leading these men on another raid? And what's the point of it all?
The point? You're a Viking. It's your role to fight, to kill, to rape and pillage. And it's a beautiful one. Whatever you see, you take, you just reach out.
Don't try it.
Try what? So what were we talking about?
My role.
Ah, yes. How does the gods pick for you? You have to accept it. My role is to live, as a woman, is to live the way of men. To bear their children, run their households. It's not a very exciting role, but I've learned to play it. I've learned to enjoy it. It's survival.
Well, for you, perhaps, but I don't have to play any role. I could be a farmer if I choose to be.
But why would you? Why would anyone? You were born to be a Viking, chosen by Thor, if you will. And you're lucky to be a warrior. My father chose never to wield a sword. Do you know what happened to him?
He was killed and his wife was raped.
Do you want that to happen to you?
Well, I wouldn't let it happen to me. And we'd move far away, like in my dream.
You live as a sheep. Constantly worry what might happen to you. You're a wolf, a warrior. Instead of having things happen to you, you do them. You should embrace that, to fight, to kill, to rape, and pillage.
And I don't get to choose,
Of
no?
course you don't get to choose. Nobody does. When you came in here, roaring, ready to rape me, you were perfect. So strong. So cruel and so beautiful.
Quit the games. I have my wife.
Don't kiss me then, just do what you came in here to do.
Is that what you want? To be raped?
I stopped wanting things a long time ago. But why not? What could be more fitting ending to my story, really? An act of love would not do. It would have to be an act of hate. Give me that, Halden. An act of hate. Punish me, rape me, humiliate me for being weak, for being sacked, and your wife will not mind that. Be a Viking and just do what you should have done when you came in here.
Well, you ruined the mood with all your talking. No one asked me to hear your life story. I'm just trying to get to Valhalla.
Valhalla?
Yes, Valhalla. The different versions of the afterlife, you see. If you die bravely in battle with a sword in your hand, the Valkyries will come down from the heavens and carry you off to Valhalla. It's a majestic hall that stretches on as far as the eye can see. There's drink, there's combat. The gods visit from time to time. It's glorious. The alternative to Valhalla is hell, which is dark and cold and boring.
What are these Valkyries?
Female warriors. Divine beings who choose the worthy among the fallen. Those who get to ascend to Valhalla.
Female warriors?
Yes.
Tell me about them.
Beautiful, wild, masterless and free, but fierce, and utterly without mercy. I want to see them. They'll be carried off to Valhalla by them.
So just to be clear, you can spend a lifetime fighting bravely, but any idiot with a rock can kill you when you're not holding a sword, and your soul will go straight to hell.
That's how it works.
It's stupid.
It's religion.
And you would risk hell to be a farmer?
To have a family. You wouldn't understand. If I die in my bed, my wife will press my sword to my hand. It's not uncommon.
So is there really no part of you that still wants to rape me? Still wants to throw me to the floor and have your way with me?
There's a part of me that wants to do that.
But
I've chosen now. And my wife is heavy with child back in Denmark.
you're going to be a father.
Yes,
Father and a farmer.
that's right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But you're pathetic.
What?
Oh, you heard me. You're pathetic.
Really? And why is that?
Because you have the makings of a great warrior, a leader. You're tall, you're strong, you're handsome, and you're good at killing. You know, men will never admit it, but they do prefer handsome men to lead them. If I was born with what you had, I'd be the king of Vikings by now. And instead you dream of being a farmer. You let yourself be bound and limited by some shrew back in Denmark.
Do not insult my wife, Darella.
Oh, what? What are you going to do? Rape and kill me? Oh, no, wait, we've tried. I'm right here. Go on. Go on, take me. Oh, I dare you. See, you will not. You cannot because you are a coward, afraid of playing his part. Oh, and you know what? I bet your wife would hate you for it. You know, she probably longs to have a real man inside of her. Or you know, maybe she has. All those men looking at her. Maybe she invited some of them over. How would you know? Or maybe some of them took her by force. Oh, God, no. She could never tell you. That would break your tender heart. How can you even know if that child is yours? What? Am I making you angry? Do you hate me now? Oh, good. Take that.
What on earth is going on here, Halden? Why is this hut not being pillaged? Why is this woman not being raped? It's complicated. What logical explanation do you have for not pillaging this hut?
We'll have a look around, Ulf. There's not much to pillage here.
There's plenty to pillage here! Well, not much in the way of, object. There's her. You can pillage her.
To pillage means to rob a place using violence. It's not exactly something you can do to a woman.
Of course you can pillage a woman! I just did so. Just out there. I pillaged them. Well and good. 3 of them. They weren't half so pretty as this one. Anytime. Any day. And take her back to Denmark. For another bout of pillaging.
Why, thank you, Ulf. At that point, that's actually very flattering.
You really are misusing the word pillage, Ulf. No bird does this one. She has a name. It's Darella. It means...
I don't give a rat's ass what a bloody name means. Just listen to yourself. What frustrates me most about all of this is your beverages. In your prime, made to raid villages and despoil maidens.
Well, I completely agree with you there, Ulf. It is indeed a terrible waste of potential.
Be quiet, woman! This is spiking talk.
Well, I think you should start. Or kiss and make up, either way would work for me.
Just listen to her. Ridiculing us where we stand, turning us into objects for our own bloody pleasure. It's all your fault. Because you're weak. I should cut you, man.
Try it then.
You're not a leader. Who should lead us? You! And why not?
So make your move.
Don't test me.
Are you scared of me, Ulf?
No.
You certainly seem to be. Why not attack? You can have this woman. You take my place in the front of the vanguard. And you will have my beloved as a second wife back in Denmark. Surely you must feel the temptation.
Maybe I do, yes. You're a piece of work, Halden. Half Norse, half Dane. And sometimes I feel like there's not a single bit of real Viking within you. What's wrong with you anyway? Somehow, you find the prettiest wench in the dung heap of a village, and here you are making sweet, gentle conversation with her. Our leader. It's unacceptable. It's disrespectful. To me, to all of us, to Vikinghood in general. What were you talking about with this woman?
He mostly talked about his wife the whole time.
I knew it! Always the same! My wife this, my wife that. What about the rape? What about the killing? What about Valhalla? For fuck's sake! If you weren't so damn good at killing, we would have drowned you in the river ages ago. We would have been right to do so. It's a disgrace, that's what it is! Everyone's complaining how ugly these local women are. But still, we do our bit. Meanwhile, the kids of the law here with you, talking. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm tired of it. Of all the raiding, all the pillaging, all the rape. Everything without aim. It's enough. If my role is to fight and plunder endlessly without purpose, I don't want to play it. I deny it. An oath. If you ever challenge me again, I will feed to your fucking heart. I'm sorry. About your mother. And about the rest. What's wrong? I'm sorry your life has made you this way.
But what about Valhalla?
I have killed more than all the rest of you put together. I have earned my place in Valhalla. But there's no glory in this. There's no favor to be gained in the eyes of the gods. No, we are going home. After that, you may lead these men. Or you can try. I'm going away with my family. But if these Saxon whores, or anyone else for that matter, ever muster the courage to send real warriors to our shore, you call upon me. And together we will make a massacre worthy of the Old Father. Tell the men we're leaving. Let them finish up, but no one touches Darella. I would see a world in which everyone has a chance. Where we could see women fulfill their potential. So they could be our equals. Fight alongside us, rule alongside us even. Would it not be a better world? A kinder world?
Killed Halden.
Nobody gets to choose. He should have played his part.
It makes no sense.
That would not make sense, not to you.
Sword in his hand.
Somebody's not going to Valhalla. Go on then. Love me tenderly.